All right, what's going on, guys? What's up? I just wanted to bring something to you guys' attention that I saw and I thought was pretty interesting. So Roadie has some updates to their app. They have new features that they're going to be showing that's going to be available. All right, so one of the first things that I wanted to talk about that Roadie is offering now is blocks. I'm going to put some of the article here. I'm also going to put links in the description so you guys can read this stuff yourself. Roadie is going to now have blocks similar to Amazon, so that should be interesting. I think UPS, since they took over, they see the space. Obviously they've been doing it before Amazon, so they see that there's, I guess, opportunities there. UPS always had their own delivery service, right? Like independent contracting service. They've been doing it. FedEx been doing it. A lot of them been doing it before there were gig apps. The next thing I wanted to talk about was, I think that Roadie is trying to crack down on content creation, and here's the reason why. Content is, you are limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, and non-assignable license to view, download, and print any content that Roadie makes available through the platform or on its social media pages and feeds. So what does that mean? That means that anything that they have on the app, any information that when we screen record, when we do screenshots and all of these different things, we are not to show that stuff. We cannot do that. And that's why I say it's really important. I always read every time we get terms and conditions updates. I sit down and I read them. I screen record them as well. So then that way, if I need to go back to them for any reason, I have it accessible in my phone. Confidential information includes pickup and delivery photos, okay? And no user is granted any license to or write therein, and may not post or otherwise disclose on social media pages and feeds whether or not Roadies or any content containing such media, and it will be deemed a material breach of TNC. I know that sounds like jargon, right? But basically what they're saying is, you're gonna violate terms and conditions, or TOS, terms of service, or some people call it, they call it terms and conditions, TNC. You will violate that if you post any of their content, even if it's on Roadie's social media. You cannot post any information, no delivery pictures, or including pickups and delivery pictures. So think about that. That's a ride along. That's what we do. We showcase video documentation of us picking up the items and us dropping it off at the person's house. So now that's over. So you can't sell, transfer, publicly display, or publicly perform, transmit, stream, broadcast, or otherwise exploit collective content. So what does that mean, guys? In a nutshell, that means saying you can't stream it, you can't broadcast it. Isn't that what YouTube is? Even when you're not live streaming it, you are broadcasting it because it's a video. They're clearly telling you, right? And it even goes on further. No licenses or rights are granted to you by implication or otherwise in any intellectual property rights owned or controlled by Roadie or its licensors in such collective content. So what does that mean, guys, in a nutshell? That means Roadie is not with it. They seeing us doing these ride-alongs on YouTube and they're not having it. They don't want us to do it. Now, my problem, but something that I thought about is, if Roadie is doing this, we all know these gig companies, they all communicate, they all kind of look and see what's going on. Will some of the other apps start to adapt that same policy, right? I know that DoorDash and Uber and a lot of these companies, when you read the TOS, they do say we're not supposed to do those things, but will they be like them and make it clear and concise and reiterate it because they're getting tired of what's going on? I think they're seeing all these YouTube channels, people complaining, TikTok channels, TikTok pages, and Facebook and Instagram, people are putting so much information out on these gig companies that I think that they are starting to get sick of it, and they are trying to crack down on it. So y'all be careful out there. If you do gig content, I don't know what's about to happen, but this seems like it's going to be the end of a lot of ride-alongs. And if it does, and if this becomes a thing, then that kind of kills the gig content or the gig tuber. So I know a lot of people were saying, damn, is GIGTUBE dead? But it might be if this becomes a thing, because the only other people will be able to survive is more like Hannibal is Hungry, Your Driver Mike, people who are informative and just give information. They're going to be the guys and girls who will survive this storm. You know, Pedro. But all the rest of us who do ride-alongs, yeah, that's gonna single-handedly kill a lot of our channels. So I hope y'all paying attention to what's happening. I just wanted to make this video quick because I want to put out there to everybody what's going on, so that you guys can start trying to figure out other plans and other strategies to make some money on YouTube, because clearly this GIGTUBE thing is about to be a thing of the past. So anyway, at least that's my opinion. I don't know. But with that being said, I'm going. Peace.